Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So the topic for today's video is not any study topic, but it's a hot topic that's going on in our country these days, which is AGNIPATH Scheme. What is AGNIPATH Scheme? Who are AGNIVEERS? Why are people protesting against it? Why are people not liking the scheme? So let's find out. Firstly, AGNIPATH Scheme is a new scheme introduced by the Government of India on 14 June 2022 for recruitment of soldiers below the rank of commissioned officers into the three services of the armed forces. Soldiers recruited under this scheme will be known as AGNIVEERS. Now, what are the schemes that are given to the people who would be joining AGNIPATH? First one, enrollment. Candidates will be enrolled under Army Act 1950 for a service duration of 4 years, including the training period. Number 2, AGNIVEERS so enrolled will be subject to Army Act 1950 and will be liable to go wherever ordered by land, sea or air. Third number, AGNIVEERS so enrolled under the scheme will not be eligible for any kind of pension. Now, service. Service of AGNIVEERS will commence from the date of enrollment. AGNIVEERS would form a distinct rank in the Indian Army different from any other existing ranks. Leave, uniform, pay and allowances during the service period of 4 years will be governed by the orders and instructions in respect of such individuals issued by the Government of India from time to time. AGNIVEERS will be liable to the assigned any duty in organizational interest as decided from time to time. Discharge. All AGNIVEERS will be discharged on completion of 4 years of service. On discharge, after completion of 4 years, AGNIVEERS will be paid a Sevanidhi package to enable them to return to the society for pursuing employment in other sectors. AGNIVEERS will not be eligible for any kind of pension. Neither they will be eligible for ex-servicemen contributory health scheme, canteen stores department facilities, ex-serviceman status and other related benefits. Now, eligibility. Age limit. The age limit for the applicants will be from 17.5 years to 21 years. First day of the month of October of recruiting year will be taken as effective date for determining the age eligibility for the candidates. Medical standards. A candidate must meet the medical eligibility conditions laid down for the enrollment of the Indian Army as applicable to respective categories and trades. Now, enrollment. As a part of the enrollment process, each AGNIVEER will be required to formally accept all terms and conditions of the AGNIPATH scheme. For personnel below the age of 18 years, the enrollment form will need to be signed by the parents or guardians in accordance with extant provisions. Now, training. On being enrolled, candidates will be imparted suitable military training based on organizational requirements. Now, leave. Grant of leave will be subject to exigencies of service. Annual leave up to 30 days per year will be given to them. Sick leave will be given based on the medical advice. Life insurance cover. AGNIVEERS will be provided non-contributory life insurance cover of 48 lakhs for the duration of the engagement period and they will not be eligible for Army Group Insurance Fund schemes or benefits. Benefits for personnel exiting at 4 years of service. After completing 4 years of service, the following benefits will be offered to the exiting individuals. First, Sevanidhi package. Sevanidhi package will be given to the persons who will be enrolled under this scheme. AGNIVEERS skill certificate. At the end of the engagement period, a detailed skill set certificate will be provided to the AGNIVEERS, highlighting the skills and level of competency acquired by the personnel during the engagement period. Now, Class 12 certificate. AGNIVEERS who have been enrolled after qualifying Class 10th, a certificate of 12th equivalent will be given on completion of their 4 years engagement period based on skills attained. This
Why are people
detailed
protesting
instructions shall
against
be
it?
issued separately.
Let's learn about it also.
That they argue that expelling youth from the armed forces after 4 years will create security problems. Given the experience of retired soldiers at the age of 38, it is complicated to get absorbed into the paramilitary forces. In other civilian sectors, mostly the retired armed forces personnel get jobs as guards in the private security agencies. Mostly, they cannot find respectable employment and are dependent on their pensions and other post retirement benefits. However, in the case of AGNIVEERS, as they will be leaving the armed forces at the tender age of 21 to 25, they can, if unemployed, fall prey to the lure of crime syndicates, radical political outfits, and worse, the foreign intelligence agencies. Second one, they are concerned that a combat soldier cannot be trained in 4 years, and the scheme thus compromises national security. The idea of shortened training spell indirectly mocks the skill sets for which the armed forces train their cadets so essentially. For instance, the army alone has over 150 trades, which is significant. The tenure of a soldier or sailor or airman under the AGNIPATH scheme would be chock a block with activities. In his 4 year tenure, the recruitment training, authorized leaves, and temporary duties would eat up to 90 weeks. Due to all the protests happening all over the country, the central government decided to change some of the terms and conditions and would add some of the terms and conditions which would help the AGNIVEERS. Firstly, the 10% reservation will be implemented in the Indian Coast Guard and Defence Civilian Post and all the 16 defence public sector undertakings. This reservation will be in addition to existing reservation for ex-servicemen. Now, 10% reservation for AGNIVEERS in CAPF and Assam Rifles would be given to them. Third one, relaxation of upper age limit for AGNIVEERS. On Saturday, the MHA also announced a 3-year relaxation beyond the prescribed upper age limit for AGNIVEERS for recruitment in the CAPF and Assam Rifles. Now, age relaxation for first AGNIVEER batch. The first batch of AGNIVEERS will avail a relaxation of 5 years beyond the upper age limit of 23, taking it to 25 years. Now, NIOS to facilitate 12 pass certificate. The Department of School Education, through its autonomous institution, the National Institute of Open Schooling (NIOS), announced that it will institute a special program in consultation with defense authorities to enable AGNIVEERS who are 10th pass to further education and obtain a 12th class pass certificate by developing customized courses. So this is the end of the video, guys. Now comment me and tell me what are your views on this scheme of government. So thanks for watching. If you like my video, like, share and subscribe. Thanks.